Hey, what's going on, guys? All right, so after a few days of some quality sleep, I decided I wanted to make a video about something that I think you would appreciate, but if you don't, then that's just life. But um, but yeah, so about 2 days ago, we were preparing for Hurricane Sally, right here in Mississippi. We're having that hurricane, and should be, should go through it perfectly fine, right? And while preparing for it, we decided that we wanted to get some sandbags, right? Because we wanted to put it in front of the house, make sure the water didn't get in, and we wanted to make sure that we put it at the back of the house so that the water didn't get in. And when we were going over there, right? I was like, all right, so we're getting sandbags, not a big deal. And we arrived at the location that we were gonna get the sandbags from, right? And when we got there, they were like, people playing in the park and stuff, and it was like a good time. Parents were having fun with their kids, and it was just a good environment, a good vibe. There was good energy there, right? And we started, getting some of the sand and just putting it in the bag, just getting the sand, putting it in the bag, getting the sand, putting it in the bag, and we got to a point where, I stopped for a second and I looked around, right, and I saw some people like hanging out, and they were like on their phones texting, not really doing anything, just kind of sitting there watching everybody else work. And there was like another group that was just talking amongst themselves and just like not really doing anything. And then there was like another group that was basically just like watching one group, and they were just like get around there, get some of that. And I it was just an interesting sight, right? And I started thinking that a lot of times we consider what we're doing in life like we're making traction. You know what I mean? Like we're getting stuff done, and we're being able to affect people, and we're leaving our mark, and we're being able to leave our imprint on the world, right? Like we're creating all these things, all these technologies, and we have all these establishments, we have all these institutions, we have all these laws and all these things that we have built, and we think that it's the most great thing because humanity has been able to build it. We built it, right? It's like we can look around and see all the beautiful things that we've been able to create, and it brings joy to us, right? And there was a moment where I was going, and I started thinking, this is basically what we're all doing. You know what I mean? Like in its own way, what we're all doing is essentially just putting sand in a bag so that we can protect ourselves, or that's just like the idea, right? Like we think that we're doing so much, but in reality we're just putting sand in a bag. And I saw that, and you know and when we were done, right, this is one of the really interesting parts. When we were done, right, I started, we got the sandbags, and we put them in the back of the car, right, and closed the trunk. And when we first got there was like a you know a lot of people playing in the park, right? And when we left, there was only one person. There's only one person there left playing in the park. And I just thought that was, it gave me, it gave me insight. And I felt that, if we can pass that message along to other people, it might be beneficial for them to get an understanding of, the smallness that you really are in existence. And yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. Thank you if you like the information, if you like the content, donate.